We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. They'll ride Davis here. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Give to the running back. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Davis. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and in.
It's a seam wide open. Powers through. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Holmes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll run this play from the pistol. The lone back's got it. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Let's talk for just a second about Kennesaw State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Motion from the wideout. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Hauls it in. Still on his feet at the 45. That's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You've got to have ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Gonna run it. It's Bradley. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Second down to the air. Still looking. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pass is broken up, incomplete as... Trying to strike for 6.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Play action on 1st down. Still looking to his right. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Hauls it in. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sells to fake. Moving out to the right. Lets it fly. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Sells to run, looking to pass. Gets rid of it.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Second and long here. Snap in the shotgun. That's reeled in. It's Hansen. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except...
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to your servers.
Football, second down coming.
And as a defense, you just went, whoo, we just dodged a bullet. Not great coverage, an opportunity for them to get a touchdown, and it goes right through his hands. Little bit of lack of concentration, and that cost him 6 points.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on second down. Out wide left, it's Holmes. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. The Owls trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Tries again to get it in. Defense all over it.
All right, this offense just keeps trying to pound the ball into the end zone down tight, but the defense, they're very, very physical. So I think you got to think about either a perimeter run, a potential run-pass option, or let your quarterback try to go make a play throwing.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Love the decision to go for it here. You're playing at home. It's early in the game. You're sending a clear message to your guys offensively that we're going to go get this thing cranked up and started right.
And this crowd loves it. They want to go for it on 4th down. They want points. They want action. They want some momentum for us on this football field.
Ready, go! Slap! Go! From the gun, looking for a man. Stepping to the right. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
He's going to throw it from his own end zone. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They're backed up, and they'll just throw it again. Got a man. It's Hale. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Mountaineers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. To the air, it's Singleton. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted, messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
On the move at the 30. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Mountaineers are marching down the field. They'll go to the counter play. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
The give to Davis. They were all over it.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Out wide right, it's James. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball. He just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He wants to go deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the tight end. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. From the gun, it's Bradley. Oh, he's got some space. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. Picked off. A turnover in their own end.
Intercepted by App State. And they'll take over first and 10.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Misses badly on that one.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% in a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
Wants to go up top on second down. They're all over him. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
Number 96, set to kick off.
Bringing it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Throws to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the right. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Makes the catch, it's Hale. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Drops back on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Under pressure. Right side, it's James. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up third and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll try to finish this quarter with a touchdown on third and goal. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the Temple Owls, taking on the number 18 team, the James Madison Dukes. And it's Temple coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
On third down, he drops to throw. Left side is Gary. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Trying to get started. Makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got the 1st down. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, App State. And the route is on.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the 2nd half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Kennesaw State, 3.
Bringing it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Hansen. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like...
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the 1st half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the 2nd half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Hill. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Made the grab in the end zone. On to attempt the try. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The run inside. It's Davis. He's got the first down. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Crosses the 45. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And the pummeling has started. His huge game continues. Third time he's gotten pay dirt in this one. And numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of this drive. Fires to the right. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Wants to throw one first. Unloads it left. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play.
He's looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He wants to go deep. Got it down the field. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. From the gun. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Hale. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll ride Davis here. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Mountaineers are flying down the field. Running to the left. Still running at the 35. Maybe a crease. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. And the Mountaineers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
To throw, it's Singleton. Out wide left, it's Thompson. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
How good have they been on third down today? And another opportunity here. Touchdown, App State! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So a drive there of 82 yards, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Drops back on first down. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. The 10. Touchdown, Appalachian State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Deep in the end zone, it's Holmes. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Got some green grass. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
Fires to the right. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to pass. It's Harrison. He lobs one high down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. Hits the crease. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Roll his way into the end zone. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Turning it on! And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Jesse, that's like a throwback to yesteryear, tossing it to a pass-catching fullback.
Well, it's nice to know as a quarterback, when things aren't open downfield, you can find the big fella for a check down.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Can't get him to the ground. Ball is loose. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Harrison. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He's got it down the field. Into the secondary on the right. At the 20. Touchdown, oh! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
And it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on it and more attention to it.
They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here's a throw downfield late. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Looking down the middle with the catch. It's Gary. Wide open space. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Ball that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. So the defense can't stop the clock 3 times here, so they can't just kneel on it. Need to pick up a first down and protect this lead. Could not make his way to the corner. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Turns it upfield.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the middle. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. There he goes, at the 30. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Buying time to his right. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Calls his own number. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish. Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. Dropping back, it's Harrison. Rushes on. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock.
Well, I like the thought process, right? You're trying to force your opponent to at least have to score a touchdown to come back and win this one. You don't come away with the 2-point conversion, but you're still feeling pretty good here late in the game.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.